Week 10. Here we go. All right. Question number 1. What have I learned about myself for strengths and growth? I think a big area of growth is to constantly be looking up and off of my notes, as well as using concrete examples a lot more often. I think I went into this class thinking I might have had a better grasp on things than I actually did. And I think along with that, an area of growth would be transitions. But I think as of strengths, it felt natural and easy in front of the camera and to be preaching in front of people. I definitely still have anxiety beforehand, but it seemed to diminish quicker and quicker each time that I filmed the sermon. So that was great. For number 2, I think my understanding has generally just expanded. Prior to the class, I wouldn't have necessarily thought how to incorporate the gospel as like a whole and the like more meta narrative of God's working in this world and how to like fit that into a special occasion like wedding or a funeral or national holiday. I think I would have focused more on just strictly the passage and what the text brings, and I would have kind of ignored some of the like event stuff. But the class kind of helped me to integrate, especially with like the national holidays, seeing the ways that it's not counterintuitive to incorporate some of like the national holiday and our normal calendar into preaching. Number 3, I think lingering questions. I think I would just like to talk to more preachers. I think my favorite, this kind of dips into number 5, but I think one of my favorite things about the class was interviewing 2 preachers and hearing their perspectives on like what the gospel is and how to incorporate it into these like special occasions and in their sermons in this way. So my questions, I think, kind of revolve all around that, is just their personal growth and study and the like tips and tricks that they've picked up along the way. So yeah, I think it's something that I'll try and do, even though the class is obviously over, but for my own life, just to talk to more people who have done this for a lot longer than I have and to get their input on things. So number 4, where do I sense the Spirit leading me? Probably to be preaching more, and kind of like I just said, to continue the conversation with people who know more than I do. But I've been talking with my pastor at the church that I'm interning, and they are, especially now, they're wanting me to preach more often. I've already done it twice over lockdown and COVID and everything, so it'll be the first time doing it in person for the congregation, which is scary in its own way, but also really exciting. So in the like more immediate future, that is where I see this class kind of taking me, just prepping for the times that I'll be able to preach in front of the congregation for real and not just my family over Zoom. And number 5, the assignment I appreciated the most was, again, obviously talking to other pastors, but as far as what was built into the course, I loved hearing the feedback of my peers, of you all. on sermons and the weekly posts. It was, yeah, it was really great to hear from people in the same position as me and seeing what you all have noticed. And especially in areas where I was kind of kicking myself and frustrated that I didn't do something perfect. It was nice to hear the things that you all saw that were good, helped me to stop focusing on the negative things as much. And you were also wonderful in um, pointing out the areas of growth that I could be working on. And it was just, yeah, such a joy and such a comfort to hear my peers. And I hope that I was able to do that in at least some small way for each of you as well. Yeah, it was really, really great to hear from you all, to learn alongside you. Yeah, we made it to the end. Hopefully I'll see you all in other classes, unless you're graduating, in which case, congrats and best of luck to you all in future endeavors. Bye.